I'll never forget. Flunked out of high school, and the Lord just says, Albert, you got to go to Bible college. I got a calling on your life. I want you to preach, and I want you to teach. Now, how are you going to take somebody that's dumb and unintelligent and make them a teacher? Lord, how are you going to do that? He says, I want you to go to college. I was traumatized by school. I just knew I would just flunk. I just knew I couldn't do school. So I go, and by faith, I just applied to this Bible college. And y'all, they let me in. They let me in. I couldn't believe it. I got the acceptance letter. I could not believe it. And I said, yeah, this is good, but once I turn in my first paper, they're going to be like, Lord, what did we let up in here? I promise. So I went to English class, and I remember turning in my first assignment, and I remember thinking, like a felony or something. They're just going to come and pick me up and take me out of class and be like, I'm sorry, we need to remove you from the institution. We don't want no record of you being here because you that dumb. You know what I mean? Because it was a label. It sounds ridiculous, but I believed it. I'm not the only one. Some of you in here believe ridiculous stuff about you because that's what you've heard over and over again. I'll never forget, I made it through the first semester. By God's grace, I had no idea, but then it happened. My English teacher said she needed to meet with me about my papers. And I just thought, see, they're going to put me out. They just added them all up so they can get my payment for this semester first. They're going to take my check, then kick me out. They don't know that check might bounce. Hallelujah. So I go to my English teacher, y'all. She pulls me in class. She says, Albert, I want to talk to you about your writings. I said, here we go. She said, I just wanted you to know that I submitted them for a writing award with the English Institute. I said, say what? Say huh? Y'all, my writings were so good that she turned them in for an English writing competition. Now, I didn't win the competition, but I'm telling you, that nomination is framed on my wall, Jack. I'll never forget that. Because it's a witness to say the label can't win when God's got a calling on your life. So you've got to intentionally walk away from the label and walk in the calling of God. I am the beloved of God. I do have a purpose. I do have a promise. And my mind is his mind, so that means my mind is his mind, and my mind is now smart because his mind is smart. So I am who he says I am. I can do what he says I can do, and I will be who he's called me to be. The label can't win. The label can't win.